Okay, and I'm going to get a little bit off topic here. I'm coming sort of to the end of my presentation, so hold on there. But, and I'll show you how this is a little relevant. There's a technology that, this is out of Japan. This is a company that's doing a three-dimensional television, which you can touch. So I was going to show you a short clip or movie, but I couldn't get it on my presentation. But this is a finger touching a femtometer. It's 1 × 10⁻15 guided lasers that, when they intersect, they create these glowing dots, and they can make it into all sorts of shapes and so. And the reason I bring this up is because this technology has been around far longer than, again, civilians know about. And it's a way that the Air Force is creating orbs in the sky, many orbs, through intersection of these high-powered lasers. Now, you can't see the lasers because they're out of our visual range, but where they intersect, they'll create a glowing ball. Now, that's great for Air Force because you're ionizing the air, and that creates a radar deflection. So you can, for your enemy, you can make it look like entire fleets are about to approach and bomb and whatnot. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. But this is a cool technology that's coming about. So you can imagine combining some of these technologies. Let's say you're reading someone's dream. Well, you can touch it and change it in 3 dimensions. I mean, there's a lot of possibility, a lot of potentials there. I worked on eye tracking, eye gaze interfaces for the military, the DoD, and wherever you looked, it's looking at your pupil and a reflection of infrared light. Your mouse cursor will move. And then when you're on whatever menu item you want to do, you blink and slowly, and then you drag it down, and then you blink twice, just like you do in a mouse click. And that's an operating system that's completely, hands off. I mean, there was also a voice recognition system built into it too. But what's interesting, if we can connect the visual workspace, and that's what psychologists call it, when you imagine things, you daydream, they call it the visual workspace, also with computer feedback into the mind, imagine the possibilities, imagine them. So I'm gonna close up here, and this is very controversial. I know. So Revelations 18:23, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And there's something similar to that by Arthur C. Clarke. Any sufficiently advanced technology appears like magic to a lesser civilization. And where I'm getting with this is Reagan had a speech at the United Nations, and he made it at least 3 times. And he said, if aliens were attacking us, if we would give up our differences and we'd fight the aliens. And he was just trying to make a point. Maybe a new world order is something we need to think about. Maybe we shouldn't have these wars. It's an interesting way to put it, but that's how we try. Is usually governments create fear, terrorism, whatever it may be, and then we all got to stick together. And that gets into, false flags. And so Project Bluebeam, which is just rumored, this is true conspiracy theory here, although I know it's possible, that somebody apparently from NASA leaked this as something they were working on. And telepathy, electronic two-way communications. Well, we have that now. And that's very scary if you've never experienced it. making humanity think an alien invasion is about to occur at every major city. Well, we have holograms in the sky. I describe that technology.